Yo, YouTube, we're back. No more Swiss games. We've got quarterfinals. First up, the LPL matchup between Weibo and LNG. These teams have gone the distance quite a bit, actually. A little bit of a back and forth. Weibo knocked LNG out in the LPL playoffs bracket. Then LNG beat Weibo in the regional finals to get seeded for Worlds. Weibo got revenge today. So, honestly, it was a good best of five. Excited to tune into this one and see what ended up happening. As always, follow me everywhere at CubbyXX. And subs help the channel a lot. Likes, comments do as well. I'll have more coming for Worlds, so thanks for tuning in. Here we go. Yo, the mustache. It's coming in all right, Dr. Professor Sergeant Mr. J. Thank you so much. But care less about my face. We're going to put that away because we got draft coming up. Hi, friends. Also, Paris venue looked awesome today, I got to say. I don't love how the stage is, like, kind of diagonally set with each other, but it'd be able to do. You know, we can't all have wins. Anyway. Rumble, Nico, and Silas taken away. So a big focus on Scouts, Champ Pool. Meanwhile, the Yone, Aurora, Ezreal taken away. This means Skarner's given. Skarner seems to be really fucking broken. We have probably pick solo laners here. So a lot of strong laning for LNG. Answered by Ashe, Orianna. I like the Ori. I feel like Ori, in isolation, can beat this lane. And Renekton, I mean, eventually you will scale into Renekton. I feel like the draft here for Weibo, they ended up with really good neutralizing factors. And I think Skarner with Ashe behind it's just fucking broken. The slows to like help Skarner set up is just big. So if you're a big boom from the Nocturne being taken, like if it's not a really good opener to the fight, then Weibo is going to be behind. Rom Jax ban, Ziggs Kai'Sa ban. That's the other thing. I don't like the Nocturne pick here. I feel like here we can replace Nocturne with Vi, J4, and even Wukong. I think that Nocturne is... I don't even think Nocturne's the best here. I think that we should have dropped Jungle and responded to the Ashe. Like, getting Ziggs and or Kai'Sa would be really nice here. So, yeah, I feel this was an oopsie from LNG. Jhin taken, fine, but, like, what the fuck are we going to use to damage that? There's no damage for Skarner. So this guy gonna pray that we ignore Skarner. Ends up being Gnar Rakan. So really malleable lanes. Rakan and Skarner are really good synergy too. I actually like Rakan a lot in this draft. Like, we have a front line. I don't think we need Leona. Even if I think Leona's decently valuable here. I think Rakan, the malleability of it with this is really nice actually. And they Rel. I think Rel's good for them. Rel's not great, though, because, like, you can't... Like, the Jhin Ahri, playing Rel in the Jhin Ahri is kind of meh. So they just give it. I do think that Rel is good in the Skarner. Uniquely. But I still really favor the Weibo draft. I feel like they just have neutralizing factors everywhere, and nothing can move Skarner. And LNG, for me, like, the opening of their fight's just not good enough. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the LNG draft this game. Yeah, I will say the champs like that are really cool, but I don't like the diagonal look. I'd rather have me like face to face in some way, shape, or form. But that's just me. That's just me. It's a personal preference. Unironically, sitting behind the players, see their monitors would be really fucking cool though. So that is cool, like in person thing. Anything out of the ordinary here? No. No, pretty standard. So we end up going for the lane swap. And they force jungle start. Nocturne responds. But they are zoning the Renekton off. So LNG actually tried to play 3 lanes here. But you can't really do it against Ashe, Nars, Renekton. I do really like when top laners start in lane. I don't think LNG saw the swap coming. And the response from Crisp is really nice too. Just pushing Scout off like this. And Scout like has to walk up to get XP. Xiaohu shared a bit, but Scout's missing creeps. And then Renekton's late. Ends up being pretty even on XP. Rakan can't go down because Nocturne's there. So we're just going to fully commit to this. Okay, no, Rakan's able to spot out Weiwei. There's no TP. They're going to walk. Oh, they could have TP'd. Yeah, they could TP here. He just turned Mega. It's really big, actually. What? There's a pause? Yeah, I might have slept through the games today, guys. I mean, I think that Breathe plays this really well when he lands, actually. That's really high value. And the Rock, again, here is really high value. Chris gets locked up forever. It's just the most awkward pause, man. We better get a replay. Yeah, because I missed like half the play now, too. We're going to get a replay. It's fine. I mean, we're playing 3 lanes right now as Weibo, so it's already advantage Weibo. So I get 2 for 2 here. Being down on that man is good. I mean, I think this is super worth. I know Tarzan goes down. I thought Breathe could have like legitimately killed Nocturne here too, by the way. I know he's got no E. Oh, he has no ward either. Okay. This is advantage Weibo. They're playing out 3 lanes. And they remove 2 of the carries from the map for a support and a jungler. So their carries are farming the map. Well worth it for me. And then Zika can't get back in, so they're going to zone him off. This is really good from Tarzan. I really like how Tarzan played this opener. Apparently, Xiao has the most losses at Worlds. Sneaky has more losses than Faker, too. That's wild. I mean, having the most losses is not a bad stat, by the way. I mean, at least you're playing the games. And Xiaohu's career has been good enough where, you know, MSIs are better than Worlds, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, the fact that Breeze's been able to play all this is really big. And they just keep on starving out Renekton, so it's a 3-level differential. This game's actually over just based on the swap. This game, like, actually ended on this play. Yeah, I mean, I think the error for me is that Zika tried to play 3 lanes. Like, again, I know that we've seen Blippo be denied Renekton a lot. But we have a lot of, like, FlyQuest playing Jax, Urgot, Sion in order to play 3 lanes level 1, which I do feel like gives you edge. Weibo are playing 3 lanes here. They traded evenly in the bot side. All their carries stayed alive. LNG lost Renekton and Jhin. You're miles behind if that happens. Like, they are miles behind this game off this play. Because their carries died. We got that Gallo is splitting XP 4 ways. He's still level 2 for this. Like, he ended up splitting it 2 ways into 4 ways. And Zika was late to mid, so only was able to get 2. Whereas Breathe waits to port in, gets 3, and then the Renekton's just getting fucked. Whereas Breathe is farming. This is so big for the Weebs. It's well played for Weibo. Yeah, this game's over. This game's actually over. Breathe has TP too, by the way. This wave's pushing back from top. So Breathe, he got forced off. He bases, just reset the waves. Or the lanes. Who cares that Gala got 3 points? I don't give a fuck. Renekton is barely level 3. He's down 2 levels. No one cares about Jhin plates. Who's killing Skarner this game? It just doesn't matter. Yeah, good luck, Croc. Steel Caps versus Longsword, man. That's playable. Oh, good play. Actually a really good play by Hong. Because Breathe's trying to hold this. This is aggressive from Breathe, trying to hold this so high. Yeah, I don't think he has to tank everything else here. Because he loses what? He loses like... He loses 100 health from this. And then this is... I mean, once you see the Q wind up, you got to flash. But even the hold is the mistake for me. Really nice chain coming out from LNG to get that kill. That is good. Zhao is here to catch, though. So while this is all going on, this is a really good shift from LNG, too. They're the ones that are able to play out 3 lanes because their side lanes are ahead, both bot and top. So look at this. Their bot lane's going to push in. I don't think they should contest, no. I think you just play out your lanes at this point. Regardless, though, they're still winning in all 3 lanes, even with Breathe going down because they got bot in and it's bounced. And then Xiaohu is at least able to clean all this up. Breathe has TP, so we can just port bot and it's fine. Again, the swap has an impact here. If you flash, you could also get hit by Charm. I think it's okay not to flash. No, I think you get a react flash. You can get hit by Charm, but that's easier to outplay than the guarantee from Rel. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here as the Weebs. This is an LPL moment. Because we traded top XP for support XP. Which is worth it for me. Lights flash, doesn't dodge out on Renekton dash. It's late. So he gets chased. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what we're doing here as Weibo, honestly. This entire sequence could have been avoided by Weibo. Okay. Again, if they just pick up the lanes to have Gnar TP bot, there are no TPs to respawn for LNG, you go play to Dragon. And it's fine. It's actually just fine. Instead, they just decide to fight. It was grubs, they was their lives. Well, hold on, they're gonna get 1 grub. Worth. Right, guys? This is worth. Jesus. I mean, at least they get to catch all their waves. It's fine. I mean, that part's fine, but it's still bad. Yeah, LNG were so fucked by the swap, and Weibo just allowed for them to play back into the game by contesting this. So, after Breathe went down. So that's bad. That's just dumb. Just not necessary. I mean, still, the lanes are just on fire for LNG if you look at the scoreboard. I know that the gold looks like what it does, but you look at the CS for the lanes. I mean, oh, Jesus Christ. Nice buffer from Breathe, but Zika just got styled on. What? They literally just... I mean, can we even start dragging on this timer for Weiwei? Like, it's not great. They have bot probably, but not mid. I mean, good setup from Hong. I think Hong was good this tournament. Yeah, he waited for the flash, too. There's guaranteed. Nice buffer. Well played, Crisp. Yeah, actually really well played by Weibo here. Wow. Ash is a champion, man. Okay. I really feel like LNG are just running around. Like, they use their R buttons to get 1 kill, but they lose objective. Like, what does this actually get you? And it ends up being a 1-for-1. What, kill goes over to Tarzan. Again, Skarner is unkillable, guys. He's got 11-minute Heartsteel, and you're playing Skarner into Ahri Jhin. And Ahri went Ludens. Whoa, Ludens Companion for Scout? Curious. I mean, it's just really prioritizing the one-shot with Nocturne. I'm not... I prefer Malignance. I do. I'm biased. I've seen it more. I really think that LNG dug themselves into a deep hole. A with draft. Also, if this hits, Gala could die. And it is mostly spotted, but I appreciate the idea. I think Light's going to base that anyway. Okay, never mind. I mean, the swap was just brutal for LNG. Yeah, Breathe just gets them all this croc for the rest of the game. I mean, this Gnar is going to be unkillable on sides. And Gnar has more ways to play defense against Nocturne than stuff like Vi. It's not like Ahri Vi. I just really hate the LNG draft. I really hate the LNG draft. I think Renekton in lane swap meta, especially in a patch where Gnar is so strong and Gnar is not denied, like Renekton being blinded is rough. And the way that Weibo played the swap was just much better. And this Nocturne priority needs to die. Or, like, at least it just needs to be used better. I feel like Nocturne just being a plug-and-play for so many games and comps, I just do not get it. Meanwhile, the Weebs are playing Maokai later on, which is 2-based. The Maokai pick's still so based. Your kit's still so broken, guys. What? So, Gala's top. Weiwei's hitting this. He gets forced off by Tarzan because Zika bases. I mean, he has Stridebreaker and Treads in base. I can't fault him for this base too much. I just don't get why Scout walks up if this is the play. I mean, can Scout hold this? No, but him and Hong both just walking north to defend Gala when we're on Dragon. So then Dragon just gets dropped. We lose our turn. We see support top, and then the Weebs just get it. But then, like, why is Crisp here? I mean, he sees Renekton, too. Okay, it's fine. He does keep him off. I think there's still no play, and I just don't get LNG deciding to drop that as hard as they did. They don't get anything for it. I think if Scout stays mid, it can be theirs. I mean, like, again, right now. Wait, hits it now? Yeah, this is good. Why do Scout not, like, Hong just decide to go fucking north for the winner? Like, what compels them? They're so desynced. It's so weird. What compelled them to just fuck off from the Dragon? Where, like, that's the one time where they could have maybe snagged it. And Mountain does matter. Like, Mountain matters a lot. You just gave... Like, you have Jhin, Renekton, Ahri, and we just gave up Mountain Soul for fucking free? Like, I mean, we're just FFing the game. Or Mountain Soul. Mountain Dragon. I think the Mountain really matters. And they have a decent angle for it. Like, I would rather have Renekton. I would really, like, honestly rather have Renekton TP to this and Scout try and ball out and try and play this. I really would. Breathe is still down TP. I think this is playable. And Christ compels them to just, like, fuck off entirely. That's wild. That's wild to me, actually. That's really bad. I actually cannot believe that. Like, again, I think this game's just an FF. This game's an FF. All right, so instead of taking that fight, we're going to use this to port a level 10 Renekton behind Ahri. We have Stridebreaker, guys. Let's go. Oh my god, they puss out. I mean, this is just G fucking G, man. Maybe we should ban you from China as well. Oh no. It's such an FF from LNG, man. Like, this comp requires them to get ahead early, and they're attempting plays later on, and it's, again, like, it's just an FF. All right, nice. Goodbye, Renekton Flash. Goodbye, top turret. Like, the swap was just such a fucking catastrophic event for LNG. Oh, bad shockwave, actually. Oh, he's trying to kill the wave, but it takes him out. Yeah. I mean, if if he drops ball here, by the way, it pulls Scout like all the way in this way because of the displacement. Instead, he puts it on the opposite side of him, so it pushes Scout away so he doesn't take a tower shot. I know he's trying to kill the backline minions too, but I would rather move Scout more, like, closer to you. I think it's more threat to get an ult or a flash from him. Like, the chunk's fine, don't get me wrong, but... yeah. Like, geez, like, good fucking luck this game, Zika. This is why, one of the reasons why we're really anti-Croc, right? I mean, I've been pro-Croc, but I think that this patch, with the Gnar and the Jax buffs, and lane swaps just being the way they are, I think this might be the worst patch for Renekton that we've seen, like, all year. I really feel that way. There were also, like, so many answers and things that were just buffed up that, like, against Renekton. Because Renekton does not want to be in a swap scenario. You are a caster. You need level 3. Like, Renekton just needs level 3. The setup's really good for Weibo. I think it's easy because they get Breathe ahead and halfway to Mega. I'm surprised they pulled off here. Like, Tarzan could have kept on, but he decides to stall it. I'm not sure why. Because they're sacking 2 lanes for this, so yeah, I feel like that was a little... oops. Oh, really nice from Crisp. Okay, Jin Nocturne did some work there. And the dragon was taken, and then the flash follow. What? This is so late. Like, why? I mean, I know that, like, he got this in, and he's gonna base, and he has Sterax, but, like, why? Oh, okay, that's why. I was wrong. Okay. I think, though, I think one of the mistakes here, like, I don't know why Weibo let this reset. I know Ari's first to the play, and a Renekton TP could come down, but I don't know why they let it reset. I think that actually hurt him a lot. And then I'm super down with this. I think that's really clever from Crisp, actually. Where was the shockwave? Oh, it was there. Oh, I don't love that. I think that we overkilled, actually. Like, if Xiaohu has shockwave for this, it's way better. Yeah, I think we overkilled Hung. Yeah, we do not need shockwave for this. No shockwave needed. If he flashes out, who cares? He's out of the fight. And then you would have shockwave or something like this later on. Okay. This is a good TP. I think if Chris hits the W, then maybe Light's able to sneak out. At least it's a flash for flash, but still worth for Zico. And then Tarzan goes down. Okay. Still, it's Soul Point, but it will be... oh, they can't Baron. I mean, their Baron still has balls. Okay. I think it's okay for Weibo. I still really favor Weibo scaling. I think that the Dragon reset hurt a lot. We overkilled Hong with the Shockwave. If we hold Shockwave for this, it's better. I got a Shockwave A shockwave here. Like, if he doesn't go for that E even. Like, if he E's himself and Q's, the shockwave, like, it hits 2. It gets way. Spell shield for sure. Yeah, instead the Jin's able to get out and turn. Okay. Yeah, I actually think this is a good look for Weibo. I don't think resetting the objective is right, though. I think they just should have balled up and burned it. I think they were just worried that Breathe was going to be away compared to Scout, and there could be a Renekton TP, but I thought it was fine. Like, Xiaohu being where he was good. Chris continues to be really good this Worlds. Look at... Chris plays this so well. Like, just the... I know that Light dodged this, but, like, he goes back and peels out each. Like, I was really down with this. From Crisp. Just Breathe has a lot of the golden, isn't there? Where was the shockwave? Oh, I don't like the shockwave. Yeah, I don't like that shockwave. I mean, if he waits for this, it's way better. Or if he holds this, way better. This is a bad shockwave again from Xiaohu. And then Breathe just doesn't TP. I mean, he can't TP, like, once Nocturne goes off. Like, imagine if Breathe TP's here. Like, TP's now. I think it's good. I think the fight's good. Because they know the Croc doesn't have TP, so, like, they just get the 5v4. And they're already taking the fight. So Nocturnal just change things a little bit, and Breathe just decides not to TP. Again, if Breathe TPs the way before this happens, way better fight for the Weebs. I still really like how Chris played this. I know that he goes down, but like the fact that he tried to catch the charm is just really good presence of mind. Oh, wait. Hang on, did he fuck up? Oh, he was charmed. Oh, this is clever from Weiwei, actually. He goes through, like, Rakana is alt running now, so you're going to see that he gets charmed ever so slightly in the back half, but because of the Unstoppable, he's able to stick, and then it can't be reapplied. Wow, that's really clever. That actually was really big for Nocturne there. Okay. Okay. I mean, decent fight from LNG. I still think that an RTP that comes in fucks him. I actually think this is okay. We just burned a lot into Rel. And the Orianna was never in a good spot. I mean, I could also argue, like, does Xiaohu need to exit this way? I don't think so. Yeah, I think Xiaohu, like, really griefed this fight, actually. And then the Shockwave's, like, just straight bad. Yeah, I think Xiaohu really griefed this fight. I'll be honest. But also, like, Rel cannot reach you. Rel's no flash, and Nocturne didn't ult you, so, like, what are you scared of? I know he's flashless, but, like, even, like, Ori would have to use at least 2-3 charges to get back there, and that would be bad. Yeah, I don't like this. I think it's bad. I think Xiaohu and Weibo played this really bad, and it would have been way better if Xiaohu stays in the fight. If the Nard TPs, I think it's a very winning fight for Weibo still. Oh, okay, Gawa didn't go for the complete vegan build. I mean, if he gets IE, he's going to be useful for sure. He'll be strong at IE. Oh my god, you have to be kidding me. What the fuck? Oh, they saw Scout walking bot, and they had top jailed. Good call. Really good call from Weibo. They don't need to take the dragon. Yeah, it was a dragon setup with Scout walking bot, and then they don't see it, and Scout's gonna come in late. Big. Wow, they get out too. Oh my god, LNG. This is a little bit hard for LNG because again, like at least the Renekton side, they do not come close to winning that, right? But the fact that Scout walks over this ward. Oh, it looks like it was a blue sweep or a blue trinket. As he clears it 1 auto. Oh wait. No, he has sweep running, never mind. Oh my god, he hits the other. Wow. I mean, good call. Ash and Leandri Zori can melt this. Good call from Weibo, but man, tough from LNG. They do have to, like, this is somewhat Soul being some soft pressure on the map, because LNG, they do need to deny Hextech Soul. Like, Weibo has ways to apply it. And I think Hexel is very strong, right? But still for Weibo, this is so good. Yeah, fuck that, Dragon. Just play the top side of the map. They get 2 waves in. They get 2 inner. Oh, they don't play for this inner, actually. Okay. That's okay, though, because they can go deploy bot mid and take outer and then pressure the 2 inners. I like this trade a lot from Weibo. I think that Weibo played map really nicely here. I mean, the Baron sneak's great. Yeah, they drop a dragon. Who cares? They still have soul on the table. And there were a lot of structures up for them to take. So they're really going to pressure LNG here. Because they already knocked down 1 inner. The outer makes it 2 structures. And these inners are going to fall, yeah. Also, just like, your wave's always big and baroned up, so a lot harder for Nocturne to engage. And if you go into the side lane and push like this, then you only get 1 angle. You have to defend. Yeah. Really, really nice from Weibo, actually. Really good understanding of the game. Oh my god, the Gnar lived. Okay, so they burn everything on Gnar. I mean, again, like, the Nocturne has no follow-up here. I mean, Scout throws everything at Breathe, who lives. And then Hong just gets delayed. So Nocturne dies to Ashe. Rakan, yeah. Jhin never gets to fight. Jhin just never gets to play the fight. I mean, the Nocturne just is... I don't know why we don't jump on the Gnar, by the way. Like, if you jump on the Gnar, will you get potentially womboed? But yeah. But, like, once Hong gets hung up, then it's just no fight. And again, you're sending it into Baron creeps, which is bad. That was a good shockwave from Yahoo. That was a good shockwave. I mean, I really hate that fight from LNG. I think the way the Weibo position again is good. I hate LNG's draft this game. I did not like how they played this game. The swap was bad. The draft was bad. And yeah, a bad game. All right, GG's Weibo. Let's keep drafts up for game 1. Whoops. Wait. LNG is banning Renekton? Oh, I guess they won a Yone. So Rumble, Nico, Ziggs. Wow. Weibo is banning. They banned none of the OPs this game. I mean, the Skarner's banned kind of for them. But yeah, they banned none of the OPs as well. And then they get a FlyQuest pill draft with Ashe and Mumu. Okay. Yone first pick, says Jax. I will say that a lot of the games I've seen Yone get first picked, you do end up seeing Jax, but because it's the Yone for Aurora trade, I will say I do like this trade. Like, I think that Yone can function into Aurora. Aurora does have early lane prio, but once Yone gets Bork, then you're still Yone. So like, you're set behind a little bit, but you still got to be the same champ. Weibo putting a lot of prio on Ashe. Ashe, very strong, but still a lot of prio on Ashe. But again, oftentimes like we see Jax be a response. That said, I really like the Cassante here for Breathe, because if you get early Iceborne, you do get to shove around Yone, and the Jax lane is it's fine. You get to be Cassante. It's fine. Alright, so we do have really good scaling though here. Weibo's on a little bit more of a timer this game with the Ashe Aurora. We're scaling pretty good here for Scout and the Yone. All right, as we move forward, Kaiser Rakan taken away. I will say, if your plan is to pick a Mumu, I don't like Rakan ban. I think a Mumu really fucks with Rakan, actually. I think a Mumu is really good into Rakan uniquely. Poppy Braum ends up being a Mumu pick. Leona value is really good here. She's tanky enough for a Mumu and then gets the 5 seconds down on Q. Really good in the melees. Ezreal as well. It's fine. You're into this. Ezreal. Honestly, Ezreal's good. I would have preferred Ezreal ban to Rakan ban too. I would have. And then Renata gets picked. Renata, a lot of value here for Renata. So, and Renata and Mumu is really nice. Okay. So you got a lot of circles this game. Important that LNG gets ahead early because they have the melees, so they need the stats to, you know, get in there. PTAS. Konkamumu. Okay. We have Red Tree, Sedge. Not Clear Tree for Weiwei. And Weibo with the Ashe, they can force their side of the start. Tarzan running the best Mumu skin, by the way. Yeah, if the Ashe Renata, they can late invade if they want. So, yeah, LNG is actually going to respond. And it's going to be a smite fight, but Tarzan has to sack because he's a Mumu. Okay. So this ends up being a little bit goofy. And definitely pro LNG. This is a spot, too, where I think Kasante can start in lane. Kasante's trying to play defense here. And he will not start in lane. Honk finds a really, really big E on the Xiaohu here. So that's really bad. That's really bad for Weibo. Oh. Okay, but Chris comes back and punish. Does Cat get tower shot? What the fuck, man? That's bad. Okay, it's a more even split this time, though, because Sante's a bit behind. Because Sejuani's the one that dictated the map. And Mumu also is a camp behind. They do not TP Kasante up top. They're going to bring the TP down. And so now they're farming out 3 lanes. Breathe's going to port, so he's getting solo XP. Zika Leona. Jax is a little bit ahead. Kasante will catch up, though, in the isolated matchup. And if Ezreal runs out of mana, he's fine. Ooh. I mean, there's no E. Yeah, he's got a flash. But then Leona Sejuani comes in. Yeah, really strong. Yeah, Weibo just doesn't respect this. Leona Sedge is strong. It's still this side of the map here for Weibo. And Weibo spotted here because he's clearing out a ward. So I think Weibo paid a lot of disrespect here. A lot of disrespect here from the Weebs. Yeah, you just cannot take this elongated fight. Like, Tarzan cannot go here with the Sejuani being down here. You gotta farm out and you gotta eat it. You do not get the play on this side of the map. So yeah, Weibo just do not respect it. It was 2. There's no way that you win this side of the map as Weibo right now. With level 3 Amumu into Leona Sejuani, you are going to get forced on. Good. Really nice from Weibo. Weiwei ends up burning a lot of time down here, so it is going to open up Tarzan to kind of get back in this game. I think that Weiwei, taking the flash is good from Weiwei. I'm fine with this. But after this, I think you just need the base and the brush. You don't need to help team shove. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it ends up being bad. If anything, yeah. Oh, they could have left this wave. They could have left this wave. Just leave the wave. Leave the wave. They should have left the wave. Zika's fucking up by trying to get this in. It puts the team in a really awkward spot afterwards. Yeah. And keep in mind, while this is going on, Kasante is catching up because all this XP is shared. All right, so we're going to maintain the swap. And Ash Renata are going to go match. Okay. I said Cassante bot. Breathes okay, actually. He's going to soak this big-ass wave. So Cassante's ahead. It's the Ash that's going to be behind. So swap ends up being pretty good for LNG because they got the 2 kills. I think Weibo really fucked that up. They did not pay enough respect at all. Good W from Xiao. Ezreal's up, though, which is big. Really big for LNG. Getting Ezreal ahead in levels is a big deal. Ezreal, a lot of the damage does come through levels. Except Thomas. Yeah, I might have slept through him, too, except for game 4. So if you get Ezreal accelerated in these lane swap scenarios, it is really big. We're seeing a lot of teams like running the Kai'Sa Ezreal. If they do opt into the lane swap, then they can play the 1v1 versus the enemy top laner with the D-Blades. So it is big. If you get accelerated, a lot of their damage does lie in their levels. As Ezreal is a caster. So yeah, and Gala ends up being pretty big this game. Oh, man. I mean, you can't kill the Jax here, but, like... Yeah, you need Q auto. Breathe is missing a Q auto. The snapback, the Q miss, and then he needed to hit that, and then auto afterwards to get the kill, probably. He doesn't get either. So double buffs goes over to Zika, which is bad. Oh, really well played by Light. I really like how Light played this. Good cleanse. This is a great stall, though, because there is no 6 on Leona, so he's trying to space it. So he gets the flash out of Leona, and then he sidesteps it. And that. So he just plays it really clean. Well played, Light. Really well played, Light. Really well played by Light. The R on the Leona is really, really smart. It's really, really good. Really good gamer. Alright, breathe. Prevents the... or keeps the wave there. TP comes down for the Jax. They're going to swap again. Yeah. Breathe saves TP, though. Oh, no, he's going to TP. Never mind. Tarzan still needs a little bit more time so he can fight, so the grubs just go over to LNG. The lead on Ezreal is still, like, I think it's really big this game for LNG. The fact they found Ezreal lead in the swaps, just really clutch. And yeah, they're just going to sack the Wiv. Ooh. I think Tarzan needed the Q, or flash Q. Yeah, I mean, it just straight up missed on Sejuani. If it hits, then they're going to get sums out. And then yeah. So Tarzan needs to flash Q earlier. Like, just Q, like, flash Q here. Ouch. That hurts. I mean, we lost flash too, which is really fucking expensive. And you lose TP. It's a scout. Gets to hit mid, gets a plate. Not bad. Ends up being the Andres rush for Aurora. I gotta say, I don't know about Voidance versus the Andres rush. But you are going up against a lot of house stackers on LNG, so, you know. Damn, Jax with 6 grubs just fucking murks the turret. That's crazy. They end up making Breathe, though, run the cross-country mile. So, in hindsight, Breathe should have based here. Yeah, because the cross country mile actually gets Jax a 4-play turret with 6 grubs. Ouch. If he based, he would have been able to answer. Okay, that hurts a lot. Because Jax is ahead of the curve of the game now, and the chance for Jax's economic victory is rather high. I will say Merc Tread's value is really good this game for LNG. It's really good for both. Like, it's really good for both teams. You have a choice because like if you go Treads into LNG, then like the Leona Sedge won't fuck you as much, but then you don't have steel caps into 3 physical damage like auto attacking champs, right? So it is a choice. Oh, we sync the R's here. While Tarzan lived. Big. Gala's fight was nice. He gets 3 flashes. Yeah, all the flashes dodged out on Qs from Gala, and he's still able to clean up. Even that Q is like really well placed for me. Tarzan no boots, he's dead. Nice. Yeah, this game looks really good for LNG here. I know, there are, like, the Weibo's R buttons lined up, but Xiaohu gets stuck on the wall afterwards, and Gala just runs him down. Yeah, Gala has a really nice fight. Again, he just got flashes out of everyone. So, big. I feel like both games, lane swap heavily impacted the game. But the way LNG played this swap was a lot better. They were able to win out on a couple sides, proactively rotate for grubs, and secure on both times, which is really nice when you have such Wani no Amumu. Like, you should win first grubs always, but if you're able to rotate your team in time, you're just a more useful champion at level 5. Amumu does them fast, but if you're there, then he can't really do them. And the strength, we just haven't seen the strength of Amumu yet. He's not in the game. And Light played that about as well as he could again. Hard game to be White. Again, the swap, like, you're the one that got starved out versus Gala. And the Ashe has real. It's going to be behind. Yeah, the Cassante, everyone from Weibo has been put on the back foot this game. Good scaling on LNG. Really tough for Weibo to play this one out. Oh. I like the R from Xiaohu. I don't think he figured that he'd get melted there. Crisp isn't in range for W. I mean, that's my thing, is that Xiaohu should be playing to be in range of Crisp. And then he W's Light. I mean, it is an attack speed boost, but yeah, I think Xiaohu, good try by Xiaohu, but he overplayed his hand, and the 1-for-1 hurts. Okay, so it is treads early on. Only offensive, double treads, but then pretty much no steel caps is a little bit surprising. Nice from Gala. Alright, just gonna trade this for Jax Brow. Ash Gaming. Yeah. Okay. No one can follow up on that R from Weiwei. I think the opener that Gala has of the fight is fine. Like, he can never really get in. So, just a bad R. Han gets stuck here, too. I think the R is just poor from LNG. Just play for the wave. They play for the wave, like, they get to go into top, and then it's really good. Weibo would be telling them the entire time. Banger series. What's up, Trespass R? Yeah, and then you just get ashed. Fuck yeah. We love our Ash. We love Ash in this house. LNG got bought in and tops in. So both sides are +1. So Weibo are responding. They're going to drop top, but they're trying to connect with mid. Okay. DPS from Light's going to be legit in fights. Ash does do a lot of damage at this side and breakpoint. We are an Ash fan, but champ is a wee bit strong. Yeah, I just think this game is like hard for Weibo. Whoa. So they're gonna port. I mean, Chris was just in a weird spot here. I don't get why Chris didn't walk back with this team. Yeah, they fuck with Light heavy. And then Breathe's not positioned to... Yeah, I think Breathe's TP... So, for me, we aren't peeling for Light here at all, right? Like, if we're gonna, like, play effective... Like, Ash here, fighting here as Ash should be fine. But Chris, for whatever godforsaken reason, is taking this angle. And then Breathe TPs for the angle here. I think if we front to back with Ash, it's fine. That's what Ash needs in this game. At least for me. Because we end up finding Ash as LNG. And this opener for Weibo is, like, not bad. And I can't say, like, through the first 2 games of the series, I mean, Weibo do look like the better team today. I thought Light played that, again, really well. But Breathe, TP, and where Chris was at for the fight and the approach was just bad. Okay, and then Breathe does this. Oh, shit! Yeah, it's a baddie. Alright, thank you, Gala. It gets him the dragon, too. The double, that's second mountain dragon? Or no, it's the first one, okay. And mountain doesn't matter. I mean, again, I think that, like, Light is kind of schmoving, grooving. And with Tarzan, I mean, imagine, like, even going into this, guys, look at Crisp. So Crisp is connected with Tarzan here. All right, we walk top, we get a word, whatever. we TP top, not great. Because again, we're signing up for a 5v4, but like, why does he walk not with his team here? Because if he stays with his team instead of going for here, what, Chris, let's say that he's here for this. What if he's in here around this wall? He has flash up too. Like, for me, he could have R flashed over this wall, and it would have been really big to actually follow up with a Mumu. Instead, he's late. So Gal was able to avoid the ult. And then he's got a flash to rescue Light. And by then, like, he doesn't really provide any appeal. And because of how Breathe approached as well, he also doesn't provide any appeal. Wait, what happens? Oh, so Breathe tried to ult here. Oh no, Breathe flash. Never mind. Then he ulted. I mean, honestly, decent try from Breathe. Which Sedge would just go Redemption second? Use it every time a Moon Aurora sync ults. How the Radiance does nothing. Okay, I actually kind of like that read. I mean, Locket's fine too, honestly. You're always going to get value from that. Set Alpha. I mean, I hate how Crisp approached this. Like, there's no reason for Crisp to desync with his team here and go for this flank. It's so random. Again, if Crisp is here and Breathe TP's here, I think this fight's fine for Weibo, legitimately. And it's a 5v4, or it's a 4v5. Because Ashe around the turret here, no one should be able to break Ashe. Ashe does have a good fight. But again, Breathe isn't able to offer any help with peeling. Crisp isn't able to offer any help with peeling. And then they just get fucking murked. I mean, Jax flashes to get in here, but still. I get Breathe is in the right position. Jax gets R'd away from the Ashe. We at least get the Ashe out, right? The fact that we don't play around the Ashe is just bad. Really bad. Nice of Gala to give a gift at the end. I mean, if Gala lives there, it's for sure GG. Saves ult for Sedge Jax dive. It's better than flanking. Absolutely. It's a really random approach from Crisp. It's a really poor approach. Randuin's versus Zero crit confusing as well. Yeah, the Randuin's is bad. Just go Frozen Heart. The haste isn't terrible on a Mumu. It's really good for his ult. Yeah, I mean, I think from this point, this game is just really hard for Weibo. Like, they cannot play sides anymore. They missed their window to, like, at least even think about playing out any sides. Great series and highly entertaining game, too. Good start to the knockout round full of bangers, yeah. I mean, I was a bit surprised when I woke up to a Weibo win, but after seeing the first two games, even with, I know LNG wins this, I really favor Weibo in this series. I think some of the draft ideas are good. It's good to see some teams copying FlyQuest on a couple things. I think FlyQuest actually had good reads on champs. Like, I think Leona's been really underprioritized for this tournament. Most supports are just defaulted to Rel. I do think there are a lot of scenarios where Leo's better. And it gives you a lot more timers to play the game on. And stuff like Leo plus Amumu, really good. Because Amumu gives you big timers. Leo kind of can get you there or get you a better setup for when you get to those big timers. Same with like Ashe. I mean, Ashe is just incredibly OP. Yeah, no, Tarzan, like, being on carries is big. I mean, you could see when backs were up against the wall against D+, they gave Tarzan the carries again, you know? Good ult from Gala. It allows them to respond to the one lane on their side of the map, and now they fixed all their lanes, so it's really good. Good all from Gala there. That was a good timer. Oh yeah, I almost I did not send your tweet the other day. Good McHale's, but uh, was McHale's needed? Yeah, it was probably needed. It's fine. Yeah, wherever Zeke is at, they get plus. Okay, so we hit it. Oh, good job chunking Kasante here. Yeah, Gawa's... Oh, I love how Gawa's playing this. Love how Gawa played this. Oh, the Weebs got it? Oh my god, the Weebs won the fight too. Despite Gawa just dumping... Wow, what happened here? Why is my Leona so piss useless? Why can't we press Q on Kasante? Can we Q Kasante, please? Wow. Vegan Leona. FlyQuest doesn't look bad, then it can be a 3-0. It's fine. Ashe exists? No, this Ashe champion's so not okay, man. I don't even know what happened for LNG here. I think the Jax just has a bad entrance to the fight. Like, the first Counter-Strike's just bad. So we should have saved that as Zico. And then he doesn't get a second one off. Yeah, the Counter-Strike is just really bad. It was a waste. And then he get ashed. Watch Scout. I mean, he just ends up eating a lot of shit. Like, he only goes on Tarzan, yeah. He should. But it's a hard approach for him in this fight. Like, they actually got space. And Light spaces it, which is good. So well played. Yeah, Light is a good gamer, man. Light's Ashe has been really nice, actually, in these two games. Okay. Let's play heavy as 5. Play narrow 4-1. Like it. Good. I think if he can look for a hero, flash all in the backline, open up Gala to play more aggro or Ian, yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, like, the Ezreal-Ashe matchup, like, it's Ashe, you still have BT, and you still fucking shred. Oh my god. Oh, Tarzan and Light fucked up. Yeah, Light finally fucked up. He's gonna flash that. Okay. Actually, I mean, this is very aggressive from Weibo. Because, like, you are making yourself vulnerable to Ezreal poke. And then, for me, Tarzan, this Q is good, but he kind of panic Rs. I mean, no, I actually think that where Tarzan and Breathe are at need to be switched. I think Breathe needs to be the one peeling for the Jax, and Tarzan needs to be threatening front line. Yeah, like, if Breathes on the Jax, I think that this fight, we at least save Tarzan ult. So, like, for me, Tarzan needs to play back a little bit, not eat this poke. And Breathe, Breathe needs to be here. Right? Impossible versus Mercs, yeah. Also, the Light ult is, like, it gets Zanya's, so they don't chain it. And I think that Light might have been able to look at Scout. I know Scout is QSS. Or he could have looked at Gala with this ult, because Gala burn cleanse and he has no flash. So legitimately, you can save for like when Gala E's. If he has R here, it's big. If he's holding R, then Gala can't E like that. And then Light's got to flash this. He has to react flash this. There is no flash on Jack, so he would get out. And they actually win if Light flashed this for me. If Light flashes, they legitimately win the game here, no? Yeah. If Light flashes, they actually just win right there. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I think Breed needs to mark Zika or Zeka. No, it's Zika. And then yeah. And then we just said we have to flash this as Light. If Light flashes this, it's GG. It's so GG. Yeah. All right. No magic depend on 4-item mage versus Mercs and Wits. True. And he's going book instead. Yeah, I hate this hollow radiance from Weiwei. I mean, he has redemption now. Like it's the redemption's really big. If he has redemption locket, which they have locket on the Renata, it's big. And Weiwei yoinked it. That's nice. Love Abyssal Mask. Momo has it. As he should. Okay, Tarzan got the cleanse out of Gala. But he's toast. Oh no. Light has no flash. Where's Chris' ult? Chris needs to have a good ult here. Chris's ult is bad. I think you have to ult towards the Jacks here. Yeah, he ults to have all the circles on top of each other. That like legitimately, if he ults this way, it's a good fight. It's actually a good fight. Whose TP was perfect? Zika's, yeah. Yeah, Jax goes big. Economic victory, Jax time. Oh, nice flash too. Yeah, well played. Goddamn. Oh, they got Mountain Soul too? That's big. I'm actually surprised at how much damage the Waybros are doing against Mountain Soul. Alright, they waited to get Crisp up. Nice. Yeah, this is a tough fight because Light has no flash. Again, if Light flashed at the right time, I think they win in the last fight. This one, he has no flash, so it's toast. But I do think this Crisp ball goes the wrong way. I don't think it's unreasonable to say to throw it at the Jacks like here. I don't think that's unreasonable. Because you're not getting pressured by the Sedge as you roll there as Light. I know Yone was the other way, but Yone does have ways to buffer it. It's like and QSS, so I'd rather get like at least if you get Jack Sonya's, Jack's Flash or anything, then you buy some space for Light. I think you'd get more throwing it that way. Good setup for LNG for Elder. Yeah, they have like Yone and Jax can just win the sides, and then they just get the Ezreal poke going. Bad arrow from Light. Zika's found. Tarzan's already dead. Oh, actually, that's really good from Tarzan. Oh, man. Poor Light. Where was the hostile takeover? What the fuck, Crisp? Like, can Chris just please... it's better if Chris ults Light than ults enemy team. Like, what is this hostile takeover? It's so shit. Damn you, Crisp. You are Jekyll and Hyde this tournament. Yeah, Crisp is totally split. Again, why is Crisp standing here? Like, why are Crisp and Light always split? It's on Crisp. Alright, GG's. Guys, when you play Ashe, it's about the Ashe, alright? This champion's too broken. GG's, LNG. Let's get the draft up and then game 3 time. Yeah. The Weibo is back on blue. And the game's changed, so we banned Ezreal. Game 1, but now we banned Skarner. Skarner ban. It is once again knock Ahri for the open. After it's an Ashe first pick, so we're still playing a lot of Ashe based. Like, I mean, this comp is just too good from Weibo, man. I think Weibo, like, especially in the knock Ahri, like, we just have a good understanding of what we need to do as the weebs. Alright, so knock Ahri, we instantly get to feel good about playing Ashe Braum. We need main engage elsewhere. What do we grab? Second round. We grab fucking Maokai. I also don't get the LeBlanc ban here. Because I actually really like Nocturne into LeBlanc. The Tether and Spell Shield is pretty good. Brand ban's fun. I respect the brand ban. But we have a really good kite profile for Ashe here. And you have to overextend to the Ashe. Gala gets his Kai'Sa over the top. Yeah, Jax is 1v9 in this tournament. I will say, though, that with the changes to Grasp, or with Gnar running Grasp now, I think that Gnar wins this matchup until, like, 2+ items. I think you have a really nice window, actually, as Gnar to push Jax around a little bit. So I'm okay with this handshake. I think that we thematically counter Jax as a team here, too. I don't know, man. I don't know how you can look at this team and be like, I want to play Braum, or play Alistar. I mean, at least you get to go Swifties and feel good as Alistar. But, I don't know, we're really well-balanced. And Maokai is just so fucking OP. Good luck playing against Ashe Maokai, man. Like, playing full dive in Ashe Maokai, man. Good luck. Good fucking luck. Ashe Braum, Maokai, Orianna. I mean, it's just... Yes. Yes! Wait, Crisp is so base, guys. Crisp is so base for this. He's so base for this. Just, I mean... I don't know if LNG... Like, if you know that as LNG or not going in, but God, if I see that, I'm swapping on this motherfucker instantly. The fact that he cannot buy boots. But, actually, the way that I play Braum is this setup, because all you do is you just play for move speed. You're playing for move speed, and then you're playing to just auto people in fights. Literally the entire theory of I have on Braum and why I was good at Braum in the ladder. You're literally just playing to apply your passive to people. And the best setup for that is, unironically, free boots, Swifties, and approach velocity. You don't go free boots this game, though. You probably just go treads. Oh my god. We made the Ahri Charm Flash level 1. Good luck playing mid lane. This is really based from Weibo. Yes, you have Ashe Braum. You dictate who goes where. Good. GG. What is LNG doing? Why are we 5-banning Ashe Braum? Holy shit. Yes, PP Doc. What the fuck are we doing, man? Also, Tarzan could have literally just started Raptors and walked in level 2, by the way. If he's really based. If he's really based, yeah, he just takes the Rap, starts, and lets his team fuck with him. Literally, you can do that in this scenario. You can't 4v5. And it is 4v5, because literally Scout, Charm Flashed, And after Scout, Charm, Flash, and Miss is LNG, you still decided that this was the right call. Fuck you. Actually, fuck you. Get out of Worlds. You deserve to be out of Worlds for that. Oh, nice from Tarzan. Wait, it continues? I mean, the Maokai Q combo is just better. It's... What? Okay. This was drunk. Legitimately, what I want to do here, legitimately what I want to do is Weibo, is I want Tarzan to just solo start their Raptors. I actually want Tarzan, like, from right here, I actually just want Tarzan to just go stand in the Raptors and start it. You have all the info in the world to actually do that, legitimately. And then Tarzan greeds. I mean, he can't 100% afford to do this until the Alistar comes. I think Breathe needs to be hovering, but he's trying to get XP. So, like, for me, Breathe needs to keep the Jacks out. Yeah. Breathe needs to keep the Jacks out. Absolutely. I still think that you can actually, like, start Raptors at 130. Like, you had enough info and you have Ash Braum where you can just take these as Maokai. Because it's 2 Qs and the Raptors die. Yeah, the fact that the Zico is allowed to do this is illegal from Breathe. Breathe should also be reported for that, 100%. Okay, so it's a scuff game. Yeah. Yeah, the fact that Zika's first here is illegal as shit. You are 100% correct. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Where are we even at in the jungle now? I'm so lost in the sauce. Did... So Nock was 2 camps in the bot crab. And he's still level 2. Tarzan took his red and Krugs. And then he just gets to work it. He gets to work his way off from here. I mean, each jungler being delayed is good for Maokai matchup for me. And also, Weibo has the 2v2, which they really... Like, Weibo really wants standard lanes in this draft. Oh, Crisp pulled away before he based lit. Love that from Crisp. Tarzan's yet to base? Really? He's got a base before Grubs. Like, they can't do Grubs without a base, no? Are they gonna do Grubs without a base? That's crazy. The fact that Nocturne's even thinking about this is also crazy. Okay, he based. Okay, they're gonna give. Okay. I mean, you have Ash Braum on this side of the map, so it's a bit of a bummer to give, but at least Tarzan gets something, and they're playing out 3 lanes. Like, the Jax doesn't have TP and starved himself out to take Grubs for the team. So Breathe got a free wave in, and then they take Drake. This is fine for Weibo. This is fine for Weibo. Weibo, I very much prefer Weibo scaling too, so. Okay, I like this. Yeah, and they get to decide the lane too, again, because they're the ones that played this out. The Jacks finished on this side. They decided the base of the Kai'Sa. So they get to play this wave in, the 2v1, then they get to match into the 2v2 again. And it's a cannon wave, so they don't lose anything. So the map just being played better by Weibo here. And they're going to get out of this lane. Wow, they're doing everything they can in their power to get out of this lane, man. They're going to have Jax TP bot, yeah? After they go for dive? But it's a mega. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a 4-man what the fuck? Why is LNG going for this play, by the way? Like, what is Scout doing, too, in this scenario? Like, Scout's sacking that wave to go to the Kai'Sa, and then he returns to pick up that wave and then walks bot. While his team's pulling this off, he could have been there if he walks. I mean, I think this play is super legal. I think LNG should never go for this with where Breathe's Mega Bar is at. And Breathe does a nice job of setting this up. Like, Breathe has his Mega Bar literally perfectly manicured for this. He's just ranging the Gromp to get it stacked up because he knows the dive might be coming. And he gets to rotate his entire team. He has Mega. And yeah, they're already calling off the play. Yeah, it's a 4-man shockwave too. Jesus Christ, LNG, what are we doing? Really sick draft from LNG, man. Really sick draft, LNG. You're really based. I mean, LNG takes this draft and they level 1 into Ash Braum. They do not deserve to be in quarters for this, legitimately. And they actually, like, I mean, I thought LNG played... I had LNG winning this series. I thought LNG played really well in Swiss. LNG put together a really good Swiss. But Jesus Christ, this is the second map where I'm just like, LNG is just playing like shit. Even the map they lost wasn't that good for LNG. Nice. Dude, Xiaohu, man. Holy fuck. That's on the Xiaohu highlight reel, because, you know, he doesn't get much further than that, usually in Worlds. Got his ass. Anyway. Unless he makes it to finals and gets to get bodied by Faker as his tradition, you know? At least at Worlds. Alright, so Ash Braum gets second rotation of Grubs. Kai'Sa's been pretty effectively starved out this game. Big fan. Oh, they actually give the plate to play for tempo. I mean, Ash. If I'm Ash, I'm autoing that at least once, by the way. But... okay, LNG gets this. What info do they have to get this? Because for me, it's a little bit ballsy. Like, they actually drop the Raptors, then Gala pulls it. It's just because bot lane's coming off reset. They're going to commit a TP. I mean, Scout TP'd for this. So, I mean, the Ori just gets free farm for a few waves, which is huge. And they make a play. Okay, they have to do this. Nice. Good job. Oh, a little bit anti-synergy. I think this draft just way better for the weebs. Little anti-synergy. Good try by Tarzan. He was trying to get under the counter-strike. He goes down, but Xiaohu should be able to hold. Especially if you got Light coming. Yeah, goodbye, Alistar. What a shit play from LNG, man. What a shit map from LNG. I just hate I feel like the Nocturne is just getting baptized in these drafts, and I'm so happy about it. I really am. For me, Nocturne went up a lot in Prio when you're able to shift sides, but if you just take strong cores like this in the Nocturne, and Nocturne doesn't get the combo and can't break anything, he's so useless. in a shit like Ash Braum. Like, if your opener in the Ash Braum isn't big, then Ash Braum just runs the fight into a champ like that, you know? So I'm really surprised, like, we're playing Knock when, yeah, I mean, I feel like Vi is just more effective in a couple of these scenarios, too. Like, for me, Vi's kit interacts better with Gnar and Ashe. And you have a more guaranteed go button if you want Ahri with the Vi instead of the Nocturne. So I'm really perplexed by LNG's decision here. Like in the pros they've had in draft. I do not get it. This Orianna's massive. Guys, the Nocturne's up. 3 camps on Maokai. What will Weibo ever do? LNG can't break any of the lanes at this point. It's, again, this Luden's Ahri. So, less R timers, more power when you do take your R timer. Weibo are going to 5-man this. Oh. Get Brahmed. So they're only sacking top for this. Oh, they actually threw a TP to stop the RE TP, or an Ashe arrow to stop RE TP just in case. Yeah. I mean, LNG already like signing up to lose. This shit looks like this. Again, the Ashe Maokai, you have so much control over terrain with your hawk shots and your yeah, I mean, Weiwei is just getting fucking yoinked out of his jungle. This is so bad. This is just getting they're just getting baptized in draft. Spoiler alert: Ori has no void or crypt bloom with 4 items versus quad merc treads. Great. Nice combo on the Jax. Scout did come back down for this, so I mean, we don't even have to fight Dragon as Weibo. We've already gotten so much. And they do hit Tarzan out. Like, you lose Ashe, Alistar Flash for this because of Ram Ashe. Oh my god. It's so good, actually. Wow. Nice bait. Chris threw the Q out, got the spell shield, and then Ashe R came in afterwards. A lot of melees in a short range comp, so it's Hurricane this game for Ashe, which I do like. I mean, I just don't know what LNG was doing this game. I feel like they just get really outranged. All Weibo has to do is just play defensive core. When you draft Ashe and Nocturne so early, like, or Ahri Nocturne so early like this, it does really give you away for stuff like Ash Braum, which I like a lot. I think this is really, really well done by Weibo. This Ashe champ is still not okay. Alright, so Galwa gets in. Okay, so Galwa got in this fight. Okay. Well played by LNG and Gala. They actually had a fight. I mean, we're way too far in here from Weibo. Again, this isn't Weibo being a defensive core. This is Weibo trying to be on the attack, and they just do not need to do this here. This is not the right call for them. Really good setup. Issue is where Light's at. Light needs to wrap around and be linked with Xiaohu, because then they could play out for the turret. Light being here and trying to take the angle and playing as far up as he did, he gets fucked. Yeah, and then this flash being straight back. I think this flash needs to he needs to flash the wall. So he needs to flash here to create space from Alistar. Alistar is flashless, so that would have been doable. But by getting an alley combo, then he guarantees that you get Kai'Sa over the top, which happens. Well played. And Chris doesn't R. Yeah, Chris doesn't get Gnar off, so that's bad. All right, nice punish from LNG. That's a pretty big fuck up from Weibo. Weibo's trying to poke. Good. Yeah, they have to poke because that's their only defense against a Baron start, which they're actually going to give. Yeah, Zhao is going to try and TP back, but they're giving. Okay, that's big. Long's dead. It's fine. Who cares? Ash Arrow went wide. Get 4 out of 5 Barons out. Nice. Yeah, okay. Weibo really overplayed their hand there. That's not necessary from Weibo. They lost the identity of their comp, and they're doing it again here. Fucking hell, Weibo. Yeah, I mean, Weibo just lost the identity of their comp here. We're gonna auto Xiaohu? You can keep... Oh, Xiaohu didn't keep Braum passive going. The fuck? Nice. We'll play Xiaohu. Alright, this game got a little bit drunk. I think Weibo overextended the map 2 times, like, heavily. Weibo face HOE or BLG, right? Probably HOE. That sucks. I think Weibo's comp's been good. Their play is not good enough still to beat HOE for me. Tarzan versus Peanut could be fun. I could see Tarzan getting the best of that. The Maokai probably will be through the roof. We have another Randuin's coming out against this Kaisa that will not be doing any crit damage, so we're pro Frozen Heart here. Very pro Frozen Heart. I'm still, by the way, I still like the Andres on Maokai. I do. I don't think we're going to have any team build it, but if you're playing this, I think the only way you want to play this champ in solo queue is if you go the Andres. But no one wants to play Maokai in solo queue. This Ahri build is so interesting to me. Both games. I don't know. I don't understand why that's the build. Wits End for Breathe, question mark? Yeah, he already has treads, so I think the Wits End value goes down. I think you can just Sterex. Oh shit, he has Sterex and Wits End. Sorry, you said Breathe. I was looking at Sika. I think it's fine. There's a lot of damage that Gala does, and it does force Gala to go Void or Crypt Bloom next, which is smart from Gala. This is smart from Gala. Alright, so we are getting closer to economic victory jacks. As we see Zika just straight up force an enter. Down. Nice. And forcing it to breathe. Nice. Well played. The Meganar is up it whenever you get the evolve at this point of the game, which is nice for the weeps. Oh, good hover here by Light. Yeah, this is really nice from Light. It's an LDR for Light this game. Not a ton of healing on the other side, so I guess we'll take the AD. But Light showing there means that we're able to start this as LNG. Damn, close series. They're just going to keep Tarzan out. Okay, so 2 Barons for LNG. They're going to lose a Dragon off this and their Alistar. And they're going to play out top. There's nothing to take top, though, so they're just going to play this wave and have to probably sack afterwards. Okay, they're going to play one more wave. Still fun. It's a lot of alts burned to just get a pick. There's nothing else afterwards. Okay. Oh my god, it actually just comes down to comp diff, doesn't it? It comes down to Ash Malachi diff. Alright, so we burn everything to get Jax. Can we please apply Braum passive? Thank you. Okay, that took a lot of time, so we're going to lose top inhibitor for it. Yep. Alright, well. Yeah, I think Void should be the move here for Xiaohu. The Void staff on the Gala is really good. That's BT for Ash. That E did so much damage, holy shit. Good pocket here for the Weebs. Again, you're playing Malachi, it's fine. Chunkan Tarzan's, whatever. There's a lot of space to take up for Weibo, so yeah, Weibo decides to give. Okay. Okay. I think getting the red buff is nice afterwards. They gotta fix their waves. It could be a Baron angle here for Weibo. Because the mini's about to be... Yeah, mini's a thing now. Yeah, the Kai'Sa getting this late does kind of give that poke factor back in, which is nice, but Ashe has BT, so you can survive poke. Another reason why Ashe is really strong right now. Alright, it's Death Cap, and now the Void comes in for Ori. Okay. At least Ori got the Void, or the Death Cap, and the Crystal. And they're just burning. Oh, it hits the TP. Nice flash by Light. He got out of the alley combo. Really clutch reaction from Light. Oh my god, Light just fucking skated all over them. It's a comp diff, I fear. Wow. Oh, the Q from Tarzan was big. I mean, you're going on to the Zanya's target. Yeah, I know. Light's Ash been really good in these 3 games. I think Gala just went in early too. Gala went too early. They weren't able to get the execute down until the fear was also a little bit late. So I feel like this could have been split up a little bit better from Scout and Weiwei. Because there is that window before the Fear comes in where the Zanius comes down. And once that comes down, then it's GG. I think Hong needs to follow up here too. But Hong gets stuck by Maokai. So again, like the Ash Maokai slowed. They stalled the fight really well. Crisp results, shit. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, really nice all from Breathe too. GG. Yeah, I mean, just a much better fight from Weibo. Again, really like their defensive core. Their scaling was better. We talked about it this game. And the lead didn't matter as much in the end. Well played. Well played from Weibo. All right, let's get the draft up. Game 4. So this is one more same side. We changed out the Silas and the Nico as the Gnar was taken away instead of the Renekton. Okay. That does mean that we give up Jax if it is wanted, and it is. Okay. So it's another Yone first pick. Instead of giving Sejuani plus Jax, they end up taking Jax themselves and Aurora. So those are the soul laners into Yone. So we're showing where Aurora's going immediately. Yeah, I mean, Jhin... Is Jhin bad here? No. But, like, the issue about this game is that you are no magic damage into Jax, who will become Thanos later on into this. And then you just take a stabilizing force in Maokai. So, again, we have to break Maokai Ezreal early on. And then Jax exists later. Aurora acts as a bit of a bridge. I think Rakan is somewhat fine this game. I think they wanted to deny Rakan from Hong for whatever reason. I like Not into Rakan a lot, but Not, you're just paper. So again, favor the Weibo draft. I think the defensive core is good. We need to really speed up things on the top side early on here if we want to win as LNG. And I think LNG does want standard lanes. If you swap, the Jax is much more useful than the Renekton. Tarzan going this setup. Conqueror for light. Nice. I like that. Everything else is standard. Still really like Butchery on Jhin, by the way. Butchery, Jhin gets more out of Celerity and Storm, given his passive. That's cool. That's a cool... Holy fuck, Faker. What a stat for Faker's Legacy, by the way. This is ballistic. Crazy stat for Faker's Legacy. We able to get the swap. That's good. We ran the swap all the time. And this swap was ran for the majority of the series. I do think that this game... I know that Weibo are the ones proactively invading, so it helps having the top laner there. Again, a game where I think that Breathe can start in lane bottom. How much can a Jhin Nautilus force you off the wave with Counter-Strike as Jax? You are able to get the first 3 melee creeps and play from there. Even if LNG were to match this invade, like you would just delay, it would be better for Jax. I think Jax should start in bot lane this game. If you want to swap. I really do. Like, what does a Jhin Nautilus do to you as Jax? If you get hooked, you throw up the Counter-Strike. The Q from Chris did a lot of work here, actually. Yeah, TP comes down. You can't dive, because you're fucking Jax, and you're playing into Sej. Crisp has 2, and he's walking, so it's kind of fine. Jax is ahead of XP. Or ahead in XP. Wow, really, really nice from Weibo. I really like this from Weibo. That sucks for Scout. This is able to happen, by the way, because of Crisp and Xiaohu. They held this wave here. So Xiaohu, look at what he did with the creeps here. He held. It's because Hong walked bot early. I mean, this is Zika. But again, level 1 Renekton is just kind of useless. So, Yeah, like again, Renekton swap meta nerfs Renekton a lot. He's a caster. He needs level 3 to like really be a champ. Wait, what? Great peel. Yeah, I'm with you, PB Dog. I think the big thing too is that LNG like this comp will get outscaled by this alone. And there's a lack of magic damage. It's just missing on this side, right? So if you just take a like stabilizing forces, a bridge, and then your scaling is really good. For me, in logic, like you just beat this. And then the swap, the Jax in a swap scenario is so much valuable into this and just cannot be broken by this. So again, like, I mean, I really think that if you want to open Yone in this tournament, like, I want to see more blue side Jax bans. They banned Gnar in this one. I would rather ban Jax than Gnar, because I think that Gnar is also vulnerable to swaps the way Renekton is, because he is just not a champ level 1. And needs Evolve. He's very easy to dive. Jax is stronger in this scenario. Okay, so Weiwei's up a couple camps on Tarzan. Actually, how he's just down the 2 crabs. Well, Weiwei got the 1 crab, but Weiwei to get a good clear. And we're just protecting the Ezreal here. Tarzan's doing his job. He's even giving lane XP. And Xiaohu's got to be careful. So he has to burn his flash, but he gets out. Yeah, I mean, Tarzan did his job here. There's no TP on Renekton, so Renekton was forced out now, and Light's able to get this in to fruition. And they have the option to swap things back now. Yeah, they get the wave in too. Breathe. I know Breathe was not super needed for this besides Chris's escape. Sparkcry, thanks for the follow. Dad joke enthusiast. I think Medic missed a lot of opportunities for Hong puns this series. Multiple times said that he left him out to dry instead of hung him out to dry. He hung himself out to dry. Ha 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 ha. I'm sure Mazella's made a few of those. Fucking Aurora, man. Guys, what if I gave Ahri a circle? We'll give him Ahri Q, a stupid 3-hit passive that gives you regen and makes you faster. Because, you know, Ahri has move speed on the W, so that's a little bit different. A bunny hop, because we need B hopping. And then just a giant fucking circle to press R in. You get to dance around it. Renekton's here, LNG snipe 1. Yeah, I mean, Tarzan should be somewhat okay in this scenario. Oh, they're just going to force on the Tarzan. Oh my god, Tarzan fucking smurfed. Dude, Tarzan 1v9 this. Oh my god. Fucking Maokai, dude. Maokai's so broken. This champion's so not okay, man. Like, this Q. I mean, Zhao get a good chunk. This Q's really good. Zika needs to follow this up. And then just the flash out on the stun. And, like, the Ezreal gets the 2-man with Crisp. I mean, Tarzan just stalled the entire time, and we just opted into a terrible fight as LNG. This is really bad as LNG. Scout can't join. Breathe is playing past the turn on the bot side, so he's proxying the next wave. And then the Renekton's already behind. And, yeah, 2 grubs go to Weibo in the fight. Oh, it's a terrible take from LNG. Terrible take from LNG. Yeah, Jax proxy that wave, so now I get to TP back and not miss anything. Oh, he's going to walk. Okay. He's going to walk top. So they're going to give Scout a wave. I mean, just a terrible decision from LNG. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so the Weebs get the Dragon afterwards, too. They shifted their bot lane down, so that's part of why Breathe didn't TP. They gave a wave the Scout, he walks top, they shift their bot lane down, and now they get to play this, where Breathe has TP. So I like it overall from Weibo. I mean, the Weebs have just played much better. I feel like their worst map was, honestly, in a way, map 3. Just 'cause I feel like they had such a draft advantage. And they allowed LNG back into that game with some bad play. Nice control word there from Weibo to scout. Oh my god, Breathe gets out. That's big. I mean, again, Breathe has TP. Like, he saved TP so he can come back and catch this. There's a really good TP save by Breathe. And he doesn't even need to come back and catch this. Oh. I like it from Crisp. Nautilus abusing. Wow, Crisp even tried to guess the flash. Crisp! You noob! He still gets him. Oh my god. He still played like a noob too. Oh, Xiaohu. Wow. Xiaohu played that really nicely. I mean, again, what is LNG doing here? So let's run this from the start. Breathe, able to save his TP, gets to walk bot. Again, they can threaten coming here. Zeke as well. Good try from Crisp. Nice sidestep from Hong. Like, I mean, LNG is already just so fucked in the setup. Because these guys are forced out. They rotate to Crisp, who's being... I mean, Orkan's so good at baiting. And it really kept way busy. I mean, I cannot be arsed, man. FF. Like, actually, it's FF this game. Yeah. Scout's freezing top, which is fine, but that means that Drake's in FF if he doesn't fix it in time, which he should. And it also means that we can just make a free play other side of the map on the Renekton. Renekton, fortunately, cannot be moved. But Prio is just everywhere for Weibo at this point. It's such a hard game already. Really nice buffer from Xiaohu to buy some space. The W was a bit aggressive, but finds a combo before the wave hits, drops his R, breathes in. They don't want to overcommit too much, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, guys, we're fucking Maokai. It's chill. I mean, it's so funny to be like, Weibo's just giving up the map to the Yone, and it just doesn't matter. Okay, so they lose the Jax. Doesn't matter. Okay, this is gonna matter. Ooh. Okay. I mean, I think it's still an okay play for Weibo. Top lane's to come back to them. Ezreal's farming. Drake and Rift are up. Other enemy team can only take one. I mean, I like the play from Weibo, I do. Like, this is good from Weibo. I just think trying to play this wave was a lot. Oh, the kid! Look at the kid! Oh, it's so funny. Nice. Alright, so it ends up being Rift for Drake trade, and Scout gets a free turret. I mean, Scout was given a lot this game. So it is kind of Scout's game to carry for me. I appreciate how Gawa's Jhin build is less disgusting than most others. He does need early pen this game. He's going up against a lot of steel caps. Funny how it was against the Leona, it was Mercs, but against the Nautilus, it's steel caps. I like by that logic, I do think that taking Leona is a lot better. Again, legitimately, like, this is something that you need to think about. as teams drafting the steel caps versus treads value for opponent. And we did see the Sejuani Not and the Sejuani Leo, and the boots changed for Weibo, and rightfully so. Oh my god, Chris is getting around to all this. We're going to bait him in. Press R, Tarzan. Alright, everything was burned in the Maokai. Okay, breathe just fucking munches. So that's step one. Light gets 2 off. Really nice from Chris, too. Yeah, Crisp is big here. I mean, Xiaohu locks him in. Quite nice. That's 4. And then Crisp just beautiful. Gets out, too. Is playing to E-back to a teammate. Doesn't pull the trigger. Can wait. Yeah, gets it off on the breathe, and that saves him. I always buy some time for him. Beautiful. Beautiful from the Weebs. I just so much burned on the Tarzan again. And then breathe. Just can't get kited out. The flash is really good. I didn't see a W from Zika. Oh, he's stuck in Aurora alt anyway. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Weibo doing a little bit of stat checking. They also got 5 grubs. They play out through the center. I think that's kind of game. It's an acceptable Randuin's buy this game for Tarzan. I will say Randuin's active is nice, but I think other games, people were right to criticize that. You could try and Chris to guess Seiko. I will say that Xiaohu's gotten really starved out this game, but Jax is able to match the Yone, and again, this game is kind of on Scout to carry. His Scout was given, what, 2 free turrets early on? And a lot of the positive trades that Weibo found were traded out for gold on the Scout. Tarzan with the yoink, nice. Oh, these are the other games. Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit deceiving because, again, I think that the drafts for Weibo are definitely built to go down early and then scale back into the game. I like the way that Weibo's playing, though. Again, like Maokai was kind of missing for the last couple weeks in this tournament. I don't know why. I think it was just the teams that were playing, honestly. We're just not good enough to play Maokai. This champion is just not okay. I'm so pro Maokai. Again, every single ability this guy has in his kit is ridiculously powerful and scales ridiculously well. And you have early options with your Q being really good against monsters to like actually contest smites and not get blown out of the water early. As long like the phase rush defense with the Q too is sometimes just enough to get you out of bad matchups. Very pro Maokai. Not much for LNG to do. They've carved out a pocket for them in bot lane, but they can't push anywhere further top. I think Scout needs to be bot at this point. Like, Scout can't make any room off that top lane. The Jax is too big. And they're like, LNG are not playing out 3 lanes when they have Renekton and Yone, which is just bad. I mean, they did here, but again, they're like back to being deployed as 2. Bot lane's neutral, but I think the LNG should be there. Like, the only way the LNG wins for me is if they do play 3 lanes, but they can't because of fucking Jax. Like, I really want to see some blue side Jax bans as this tournament moves forward. I think blue needs to take away Jax. You can be one Jax. I think you can counter it, though. But, like, the thing is, if you take Jacks on 3, or if you take Jacks 1-2, like, you just have to respond then. And responding with Renekton is just not right. This Jack champion's not okay. All right, here comes the fight. So Zika starts by going in the Xiaohu, but doesn't get enough. Not nearly enough. And then breathes the target early on. So he's getting locked down. Good interrupt, though, from Crisp. Crisp able to get some really nice value here. Scout gets a good one. Light has a really sick port, or really sick shift again. Gets him out of that. Ooh. We guessed some flashes wrong here. Good flash from Hong. He's still dead, though. Yeah. Again, like, slow fight. It's red buff for Weibo, by the way, and none for LNG, because Tarzan yoinked it. Or wait, no, yeah. He yoinked the other one, then took their own. And so the red buff's up right now for LNG. They don't have it. I feel like that's a bit of a big deal. Like, red buff spawning now, having red buff advantage is a big deal, especially when you're playing something like Ezreal against such a melee-heavy comp. Does give you a lot more soft power in this fight. Gotta run, man. Catch the rest of you later. I'll be gone for this weekend for a wedding. Hope to be back Sunday for you. Fly pulled off the upset. Hell yeah. Hey, PP Doc, thanks for hanging out as always, man. Enjoy the wedding. Hopefully it's fun. And hopefully it has an open bar and you're able to have some fun. We do love our open bar weddings. Yeah, I just stall out Scout and get him. Yeah, I mean, that fight... this fight's kind of close, in a way. But Breathe is just so fucking tanky. And again, cannot be moved. Like, Scout's trying to move him, cannot move him. Scout finds a decent ult in the fight, but can't do it. They stunt his respawn by killing him late. Or Scout just dies late. And now, yes, it's Smite v Smite, but it's hard. Zhao has defensive ult. All they gotta do is keep Sichuan out of the pit while they finish, which they do. Maokai ult. Finds no one, but it gets him the Baron, gets him out. So clean. Yeah, I mean, that's just game. Defensive comps for Weibo ended up being really good here. And I like the idea of they give Yone, they play a Maokai Jax comp into it. Just play defensive. Let the Yone overcommit. They're playing Ashe Ezreal, like stuff that can blow up, like stay as a core. And Jax gives you the late game against Yone. So you don't get outscaled. I really like how Weibo drafted this series. And yes, it's because they're playing Maokai. This Maokai champ's not okay, man. Good ult from Tarzan. Really nice angle from Xiaohu. Oh, this is the one where Scout hits the Thicky. Yeah, this is almost game until Scout hits the Thicky. This E from Light was oops, because he gets caught. And then, yeah, the Yone happens. I mean, opening to the fight, Light is able to buy a ton of space, and Tarzan, again, helps him buy a ton of space, so start of the fight is still really good for Weibo. Galva's in a terrible spot this fight.
Timing could be great, but like you said...
Xiao definitely sticks him in a bad spot. George Ogre? Or Ogre G? George Ogre G? Thanks for the follow. That's a fun name. Made me think about it a little bit. I mean, huge from Scout. But, like, still, this fight was really good from Weibo. The Renekton's not here yet. I like the take. I think that why LNG took this, I'm not sure. You know, like, you just can't break Maokai. This Maokai champ is just not okay. How many times on the stream have I said this Maokai champ's not okay? If Light doesn't shift in there, it might have been game. But he does, and Scout hits it. Really good find from Scout. That said, still 3 for 3. Weibo just gets into him, but at least slows down the Baron. Good find from LNG. The coach reaction is so funny. I know this is memed down a little bit on Twitter, but... It's like go to stage. Yeah, we won. Oh, shit. All right. TP on a Breathe. I mean, again, LNG is fishing at this point. They've been outscaled. They're down heavily. Good Frozen Heart from Breathe. I think the ability haste matters a lot on Jax. Like, even Randoin's games, I still get Frozen Heart. Maokai Q does fuck up a little bit of an Ezreal, which would have been quite good. Can't really blame him for that. Still, they get on Scout. So Scout gets, like, chunked early. And he's kind of forced to R early. So he R's to follow up the knot. But Zhao gets around it by using the his ult. And, like, Crisp still gets into the fight. So the Renekton's kind of not doing anything here because Crisp still gets in. And the damage dealers go down. I mean, the Yone is down early. And Light's just untouched. Really, really nice. I'm curious what the Hoopa ratings were from this series. I think the Hoopa ratings are pretty fun. I would have given Light a really high one. Chris kind of inted it a little bit a couple of the games, but Chris was also really sound at a couple of the games too. Yeah, Weibo played much better. They deserved the win, and they ended up getting the win, so congrats to Weibo. I was surprised at how LNG played, and I really like how Weibo drafted. I feel like they did exploit LNG a bit with their draft. And the Ashe core is really strong. Defensive cores from Weibo, really strong. It really helped him in some of those games. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. That's going to be the end of this VoD review for YouTube. If you guys enjoy the content, feel free to drop a sub. Likes and comments help a lot. And follow me everywhere at CubbyXX. We'll have more quarterfinals coming up soon.